And welcome back, crew, to another beautiful day down here at 79th Street, and we've got one of our first crews rolling out, the big peace sign to the camera. Everybody loves the camera, except for when they're messing up, but welcome back to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today, as we mentioned, we are down here visiting 79th Street. And we've got one of our crews working their way back in, and they are doing the old hand tow. I have no clue why they've not connected this to a point on the ski. As it's definitely more difficult to do this by towing my hand for sure than trying to hook it onto something. Now, I don't know if you've ever, I think we've talked about this several times, if you've never tried towing a ski in by hand, it's a lot more difficult than it looks. I'll never forget the first time I grabbed a line to try and pull somebody in when a ski stalled out, and quickly realized just how heavy that ski was with two people on it. Now, the line he's got looks like it's got a little stretch in it, which probably helps a little bit. And they're able to get it successfully over, but now let's see him get it successfully on the dock. That's going to be a different story, I think. So he's on the outside of the towing ski, which is not really where he wanted to wind up. And we've got our young lady captain up front, and her assistant is going to try and get this around, and now it's stuck on something on the ski. So there we go. He's trying to pull him over, but as he's doing so, they're pushing the other ski off the dock, and it turns into a little bit of a mess here. So he's going to try and step up, which is the right plan. Try and get yourself onto the dock, but why not just let the guy here grab the dock and walk it over, and he can figure it out. Now he can't get footing. Oh, no. And he's in. I saw that one coming as he was starting to do the old hot dock dance, trying to figure out where to put his feet. And now, well, his feet are just wet as he's swimming away. But I don't know why we didn't lead with this. Right here. The guy who got towed in should have just went for the dock. He could have put a hand out, grabbed the dock, started to walk the ski up, or got off and grabbed the line. And now he's going to have to walk this one over, and our guy's going to have to swim around these other two boats to get himself back up. And then where'd our young... Oh, there she is. I'm like, where did our young cap go? And she's going to have to bring this ski back around. Let's see if she has success getting this one back onto the dock after the show they just put on there. So, slow and easy. I got a feeling she's got this. She looks like she knows what she's doing with this thing. I mean, she's lining it up, taking it easy, in and out of gear. Ooh, gets a little sideways right there for a second. But again, not overcommitting, waiting till she's at a point that she likes before moving forward at all. I like the in and out of gear. You know, that's something that's really changed in jet skis over the past probably like 10 years, I should say. But, I mean, having a real true neutral on these things anymore is pretty much a game changer, especially if you're just trying to navigate yourself around the dock and take it easy. Being able to pop it in and out of gear compared to back in the day with just the bucket, no real neutral, always still moving, is definitely a different world now. They are close. So he pulls forward a little bit, but he's still trying to back it down. Man, this is super close. Is the guide pole going to clear? It's tough to tell because we're from this side. We're on the other angle. He's pulling forward again. I guess it was not. And backing down again. I mean, he's still close. I don't understand. Hopefully he doesn't have to get out of the truck, because by the time he gets the truck down here, there's no way he's getting that door open. And the trailer's slowly drifting away now. But in order to get that to happen, he's had to turn the truck again, right there, closer to the dock. So he's trying to back it off a little bit now. But at least they've cleared with the trailer, and that's no longer an issue. Just a little further back. They're almost floating on this one, and they should be good to roll. So tosses the line over the guide pole. The boat appears to be floating. Yep, he'll be able to pull this one off. So our guy here is trying to back down the double skis. Loaded everybody up, ready to go. And here we go. Gonna go for the drop. Comes in hard, commits to it to get them off. But they don't quite float away. One ski starts. Now we've got bumper ski action as she's hitting the other ski as she's trying to bring it around. And this was a mess of a launch here because they're both right on top of each other now. Neither ski was started, and he just backed off to try and break him free. Typically on this one, when you're launching a ski, the best plan, especially if you're going to launch riders like this, back the skis down a little bit, enough to where they start the engine so we know they're starting, and then you do that full commit. But at least then the skis are already started and they're already under control. Here, they just had to play bumper skis until they can get it figured out. And speaking of getting it figured out, our guy's more interested in his phone than anything else that's going on down here at the ramp. But so now it looks like they're going to hang out. So I'm assuming they're waiting for whoever's in the car to come back. But at that point, why not just hang out on the dock versus spinning circles here at the boat ramp, which is definitely going to block boats as they come in and try and approach. So our crew here left about 5 minutes ago, and they are already back, and there we go. They're back because they're picking somebody else up. Now, I got to imagine that means that they left, and this girl called and said, hey, I'm running late. I'm just got here now. Would you have come back? I mean, what's the rule on that in your house in boating? If you're late to the ramp and you're leaving, do you get left? Or are you going back? Or I guess does it just depend on the person, on who you wound up leaving? So here we go. They're going to wind up pulling back out, and the ladies are happy she's there. I'm sure Cap's happy she's there, and they're going to go ahead and get their day started and get on out of here. And speaking of getting on out of here, we're going to get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats versus Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at beautiful Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.